Hey, Aiden.
Hey, Elijah.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the camera real quick?
Sure, my name's Aiden Hoffman. I am a current SDI intern, and
Yeah. What university do you attend?
I go to Trine University.
And what made that college stick out to you?
So what made that college stick out to me was the actual community it has, the good people there, and also the fact that they accepted all the credits I worked for in high school.
And what's your major?
My major is mechanical engineering.
Awesome. And then with mechanical engineering, what is your desired career?
So like I said before, I work at SDI as an intern. So I didn't really know what my desired career was before this summer, but actually after being there, I know I want to work as a mechanical engineer in SDI, which if you don't know, SDI is Steel Dynamics Incorporated. It is a steel manufacturing company that produces steel, all different kinds, and you get to work as a mechanical engineer, as a process engineer, as a production engineer, project, you name it, the mechanical engineers there do a lot.
Awesome. And then were there possibly any specific experiences in SDI that kind of led you to knowing that this was your career, or was it more so like a culmination?
It was more so a culmination of how this summer's gone so far. So at first, I just loved it because it was all things I didn't know. It was brand new, lots of learning. But then over the summer, I've learned that there's something you can always learn, and you're always helping people. Like, I wanted to go medical initially throughout high school, but then I realized through this internship, I'm helping those operators and millwrights, electricians, I'm helping their work every single day and making their lives better and easier.
And then do you think there's something you might provide in the future to the field of engineering or manufacturing?
Well, currently I'm actually working on a system with a couple of electrical engineers where what you can do is you go somewhere on the line. So for example, from entry to exit, there's so many different parts of the line. And throughout those parts of the line, you need to understand the prints on them. So for millwrights trying to look at the mechanical prints, it's not easy to find having to go through File Explorer. Currently with them, I'm working on compiling a complete set, start to finish, of all the files and prints, and then putting them into something we call mill maintenance, which means digitally you can just click on a visible image of the line and you have all the detailed information that you would need, so you no longer have to go through and search the files.
Yeah, and I want to call back a little bit. So even before your internship, you're sitting in that crowd of students on the honors awards night, and they're calling off different scholarships, and then you're waiting for them to announce any name, and then they finally say Aiden. And so I just want to know, what did that feel like?
It felt like a lot of gratitude for the things I've worked for. I have worked very hard to get to the point where I'm at through school, through outside of school, and I was very grateful that I kind of got something I finally felt like I worked so hard for, and it felt great.
And were there any specific words or ideas that went through your head during that time?
Honestly, the only words that really came through my head is praise be to God and thank you for all the people that helped me get here.
And Aiden, looking back as a scholarship recipient, what do scholarships mean to you?
Scholarships to me mean giving you the opportunity to, throughout school, actually enjoy your college career. For me, having a scholarship means I don't have to work outside school to go to college, and that gives me the opportunity to actually go do things I enjoy, be a part of different clubs, and actually enjoy college more while I'm there.
Yeah, and you're talking about enjoying the experience, and so I kind of want to know, based on all these experiences you have, experiences you project to have, what would you go back and tell your past self?
Something I would tell my past self and others is that don't stress high school so much. So obviously your GPA matters, obviously how you do in sports matter, a lot of those things matter in the moment. But at the end of the day, what happens after high school isn't the end all be all of what happened in high school. You can make mistakes in high school, you can be a completely different person in high school, but once you graduate, it is a clean slate, and all the relationships you've made inside or outside of high school don't matter. All that matters is you and what you've done, because now you're your own person. You're no longer bound to what everyone has to tell you, and just know that it'll be okay no matter what.
And with this advice in mind, what advice would you give to future applicants for scholarships?
I would say any future applicants should go for any scholarship that they can obtain. Continuously apply, no matter how annoying it is to answer the same questions over and over through every single scholarship, keep applying, because one day you're going to be like, hey, those 5 minutes I spent applying for the scholarship that I finally got out of the maybe 500 you applied for, that just saved me $500. That just saved me how many hours of actual work.
Exactly. And what would you like to say to the donors that made this scholarship possible?
I would like to say to the donors of the scholarship, thank you for the opportunities you've given me. Thank you for everything you've done for me. This does mean a lot to me, coming from someone who has worked a lot for the engineering field. So it feels good to come from a scholarship that is mainly meant for engineers. And I get to actually enjoy kind of my college career now, and through you guys and through my internship, I've learned I want to keep giving back to the engineering community, so I will do more clubs in college that actually align with that.
Yeah, and is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience today?
Nope, I think that'll be it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, Aiden.
Yep, thank you.